near, spell or sword, we've got no fear. Parties roll, the dice will roll. In this world where we all control. Grab your gear, the quest in sight. Indies leading through the night. Fighting monsters, lose in sight. Roll the dice, it's game time tonight. Go Hindi, go Hindi, go, go, go. Dungeon Master stealing the show. Go Hindi, go Hindi, go, go, go. Epic quests and battles, let's go, go, go. The chest of dragons near, spell or sword, we've got no fear. Parties roll, the dice will roll. In this world where we all control. Go Hindi, go Hindi, go, go, go. Dungeon Master stealing the show. Go Hindi, go Hindi, go, go, go. Epic quests and battles, let's go, go, go. Go Hindi, go Hindi, go, go, go. Dungeon Master stealing the show. Go Hindi, go Hindi, go, go, go. Epic quests and battles, let's go, go, go. The chest of dragons near, spell or sword, we've got no fear. Parties roll, the dice will roll. In this world where we all control. Grab your gear, the quest in sight. Indies leading through the night. Fighting monsters, lose in sight. Roll the dice, it's game time tonight. Go Hindi, go Hindi, go, go, go. Dungeon Master stealing the show. Go Hindi, go Hindi, go, go, go. Epic quests and battles, let's go, go, go. The chest of dragons near, spell or sword, we've got no fear. Parties roll, the dice will roll. In this world where we all control. Go Hindi, go Hindi, go, go, go. Dungeon Master stealing the show. Go Hindi, go Hindi, go, go, go. Epic quests and battles, let's go, go, go. Go Hindi, go Hindi, go, go, go. Dungeon Master stealing the show. Go Hindi, go Hindi, go, go, go. Epic quests and battles, let's go, go, go.
Hello, 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 and welcome to the post 4 Halfwits stream. How you all doing? So yes, apologies for slight tardiness there. I was messing about with my light balances. I feel particularly white and pasty tonight. I don't know what's up with my lighting, but screw it. I don't have time to mess about trying to get that perfect, but never mind. You all know I'm a pasty motherfucker, so let's just go with that. So yes, tonight I'm looking for my bloody TV remote so I can change it over. This is the level of professionalism that we have here at Yindi Plays. I really should have had this Where have I put it? Milo, are you sitting on the remote? There it is, behind my PC. There we go. Right. Cool. Awesome. So yes, tonight we are playing Alien Dark Descent. And there's a bit of a reason for that. Oh, I've just realised I also still have the intro music on. The stream's going so well already. There we go. Get rid of that. So, yes, we're playing Alien Dark Descent this evening for a few reasons.
Indie places, more like pasty places.
Yeah, I know, right? How you doing, Tavares? So, yes, Tavares is actually in my Tuesday RPG group, which I was just about to talk about, where we have been playing the Alien RPG. So this has got me very much into an Alien sort of mood, and Milo's come to say hello. So I've been meaning to give Alien Dark Descent a try for a while. It's been one of these games that's sort of been on my radar, and I was like, oh, that's interesting. It's had mixed reviews kind of here and there. But the main reason I didn't pick it up was currently on Steam. It is sitting as unsupported for Steam Deck. This, I can confirm, is a lie. You can play it on Steam Deck. You just need to do a fancy thing with Proton. So when I was getting Final Fantasy XIV set up on the Steam Deck, because I bought the game physical boxed when it first came out, the original patch 1 version before they blew up the world and rebooted everything. So my account's not on Steam, so I had to do all that weird stuff with Proton and changing some of the files so that I would update the free version to the actual played version. Anyway, long story short, you do that with Alien to force an experimental Proton version, and then there you go, you're fine. You can play Dark Descent on Steam Deck. But I also got it as one of the free games on PS Plus, and it's currently on Game Pass. So we might as well play it in 4K on the Xbox Series X, which is what we're kind of playing tonight. So what I've heard of Alien Dark Descent is it's kind of a cross between XCOM, kind of that kind of strategy tabletop sort of game, but there's also a huge stealth element to it, which I'm interested to see how that kind of works in this kind of isometric sort of thing. But what was much more interesting to me, because I kept seeing screenshots of it, is the lore implications for aliens, because they seem to be really pushing the boat out beyond just the classic face hugger, chest burster, xenomorph, my Sharona. So because I see the screenshots, I have no idea who this guy is. It's all over the kind of marketing material, and it's sort of this weird kind of hybrid guy, but he's got like a fish tank in his belly with a floating xenomorph in it, and he can like talk with the voice of the aliens and shit like that, and they come across what seems to be an engineer city and stuff, and I'm like, okay, where are you going with this? So but having said all that, we were playing the Alien RPG earlier this week, and from a GMing perspective, I've always been a fan of Alien, but keeping track of the canon has been a major head fuck, and I'll get into this more when we're actually playing. But I kind of like the direction that the guy who designed the RPG has taken, because apparently he's actually got the kind of like franchise Bible and stuff from Fox. And the general kind of consensus for the Alien canon now going forward is simply, it's like 40k. Everything is canon and nothing is canon. Basically build your own. So everything is like isolated incidents of reported events that may or may not be true / unreliable narrator. So if there's a bit of the canon that you personally don't like, ignore it. There's a bit of the canon that you do like, say from the extended universe of the Dark Horse comics that's not in the film, then that's canon for you. There you go. So I like that approach. It means you can pick and choose and kind of build your own kind of continuity. And no doubt, while I'm rabbiting away while we're getting absolutely gubbed by aliens, I'll get into my personal headcanon for the aliens. And I'm sure Tavares will be sitting there in chat taking notes down for the RPG game on Tuesday. So, With that, I'll shut up. We'll hit a new game. I've not played this game before. This has actually, even though this was meant to be the post for Halfwits stream and I was going to stick with RPGs and stuff, it has basically turned into my own version of, instead of Yahtzee tries, it's Yindie tries. So every week I'm picking a new game that I've been meaning to get round to. So we're doing Alien Dark Descent tonight. And if I like it, I might even play it in my own free time. So, with that, let's hit a new game. Okay, right, straight away. Yeah, let's go with medium. I don't see how this could possibly go wrong. There we go. Twentieth Century Studios presents. I think one of my big criticisms in partnership with Focus Entertainment, one of my big bugbears about the...
Please be mindful of docking bay protocol at all times.
the Alien franchise in general.
Wayland Yutani, building better worlds.
I don't mind that Wayland Yutani is the big bad guy in most things. That's like Umbrella Corp in Resident Evil, not a problem. It's the fact that they feel they need to tie or name drop Ripley in every single like Alien thing that comes out in like the media and the games and stuff like that, and in a lot of the audiobooks as well. I'm like, she doesn't need... She was just some random space trucker who came across LV, whatever it was. Yeah, I'm not reading that. Because there was actually a really good audiobook on Audible. And it was set between Aliens and Alien 3. And for some reason, the ship, they come across Ripley's escape pod. She wakes up. They have an encounter with an alien. It plays out like one of the Alien movies. Then she goes back to sleep in her escape pod. But she gets amnesia, so she completely forgets the event of the audiobook. So nothing happens of significance there. It's like that could have been any random mook. It didn't have to be Ripley, and it just asks more questions. Why it's got to always tie back to fucking Ripley. Again, Alien Isolation. Love that game so much. Probably will play it on stream again, because I just love what they did with the stealth in that game, and one of the few games that genuinely terrified me. Did it have to be Amanda Ripley, Ripley's daughter? No. Could have been literally anyone going to that station. Even in Alien Rogue Incursion that we were playing a few weeks back, they felt they needed to name drop Ripley in the first half an hour. And I'm like, why? I should really be paying attention to this. Uh-oh. So have they brought a full xenomorph up? Oh, I did see a great little fan animation of a guy who did an Alien anime. It was really good. It was only like 20 minutes long. I'm so sorry, dude. I've forgotten your name or name of the channel. I'll see if I can find it, maybe even link it at some point. But if you ever get a chance, just type in Alien anime into YouTube, and it's like a 20-minute thing. Really, really good. Really recommend it.
Eric Tavares. This can only end well.
I know, right?
Any news from Lacey Hayes?
Sorry, sir. We're having a hard time reaching anyone. That storm probably...
Damn, must be one hell of a hurricane to cut us from the whole planet.
Chief Administrator, I'm showing a weight discrepancy on the Bentonville's manifest. They just asked for a takeoff accreditation, but half the shipment is still at dock.
Half, you say? Well, we just earned a bonus. I'll allow them to take off right away.
Protocol dictates...
How many times? Company protocol doesn't mean anything out here. What works, works. And we're already behind schedule.
Director Price...
Isn't here. And if I do recall correctly, Deputy Administrator Hayes, your shift ended half an hour ago. So get the hell off my command deck and let me do my job.
Like I said, looking at this game,
I don't care what McDonald says. Something is wrong here. I can monitor the cargo bay camera's security feed just as well from my office.
it looks like it could have just been a mission-based isometric kind of Alien XCOM knockoff. Rotate the camera. But they clearly have a story to tell with this, and I really am interested to see where they go. Right, X. Presumably. Oh, there we go. Zoom in and out. Yes, yes, objectives. Cool. Right. Please move over here.
You look troubled, Administrator. Is there anything I can do to help?
Thank you, Daniel. But no. I'm just having one of those days, you know?
Another argument with Administrator McDonald.
How did you guess?
I may be synthetic, but I'm not blind. Are you sure I can't be of assistance?
No. It's my problem, and I'll take care of it. I just need to reach my office.
Of course. But I'm afraid this corridor is closed due to maintenance. You'll need to detour through the cafeteria.
That's not creepy at all. The weird store mannequin versions of the synthetics. What wasn't the whole point of in Alien Isolation, the Working Joes, the fact that Wayland Yutani was like the major like luxury company, and Sevastopol Station and the Working Joes were like the cheap brand knockoffs, and that's why they looked like half melted store mannequins.
I heard no one's picking up on the planet. Not even Jackson's Landing.
Really? I have a friend there.
Don't often see you in here, Administrator Hayes. Are you lost? Do you need me to show you to your room?
Last I checked, you couldn't find your own ass with both hands. I'll pass.
Careful, I think he might take that as an invitation.
Supply shuttle Bentonville secure for launch. All crews, this is your 2-minute warning.
Shit. Need to hurry.
Okay. You can select interactive elements with Y. Okay.
Welcome, Administrator Hayes.
Things about to get fucky. Oh, I've just earned rewards apparently.
What the hell's going on down there? I'll have to take a closer look.
Yeah, can we not take a closer look via the cameras at a safe distance? Or at least give me a power loader. Yeah, that's something the Alien franchise, just in general, needs to stop doing, is referencing itself. I mean, outside of the AVP, which is... I actually really like the AVP movies because they said explicitly this is not canon. And as soon as they said that, I was like, right, I don't have to mentally try and fit this into any timeline. I can enjoy this as a strangely high budget fanfic of a what if scenario, like the Alien versus Judge Dredd or Batman.
Where's Chief Durant?
Settling the labor dispute on the rally.
Then you'll have to gather a security team and come with me.
Not a chance. McDonald just linked in. Told us you'd be stirring up trouble. Again. I ain't getting involved. Take it up with him.
Thanks for nothing.
I love how these guys clearly don't give a shit. Everyone's running around dying downstairs. Right. Okay, yeah. Docking bay? Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, the whole pred alien French kissing a pregnant woman and then she stomach bursts rather than chest bursts for aliens. Yeah.
What is the quickest
Makes
way?
no sense in the movie, but you know what? It's fun if you don't take it seriously. And then you get Prometheus, which, don't get me wrong, I appreciate what they were trying to do, but I think they tried to be too serious with it. And again, it's that classic Hollywood thing at the minute. Not everything needs a backstory, and not everything needs to be explained.
Remember, all unauthorized breaks taken by non-officer grades will automatically be deducted from leave allowance.
Yeah, exactly. If you ain't a corpo CEO. Good thing we don't have to worry about that in real life. Fuck. Yeah, the thing about Peter Wayland and that is, yeah, he may have very well been evil, but, you know, at least he came over as competent. Instead, if the Wayland-Yutani Corporation was to ever exist in real life, you know it would be set up by Musk. And I think that's what upsets me the most.
You're going to be all right.
Cargo Bay.
Could we at least have a competent supervillain?
Came out of
Stay with me. Stay. God damn it.
Righty.
Keep it together. You need to see what's in there.
Yes, let's go into the dark room where people are obviously being dismembered. Alright, you can hold.
Better take his pistol. No, whatever's in there doesn't know I can't aim for shit.
Yeah, maybe don't tell the alien that. Yeah, search for weapon.
That's the Bentonville. What were they holding in these things?
Right, so if they tried to, like, transport xenomorphs in these coffins, I can't see the xenomorphs willingly kind of getting in there.
What is all this? That is not trimonite.
Differential fixture. Cheap viewers on smmb.ru at 11vs3u1p.
And there's the spam bots. Still, I don't mind. It counts as a first time chatter.
Oh my god.
Again, let's see if any of the art sellers show up tonight. Yeah, they haven't actually showed up for the past few streams. I'm trying not to take that
I
personally.
can't leave that thing running loose. I need to lock this damn door.
Alright, okay.
There's a welder back there.
Alright, okay, cool. Okay, where's your welder? Okay. Interact.
Eric's Tavares. That's one thing with Musk
get
and
it sealed
tech
up.
people that always
Whatever
seem
that thing
weird
is,
to me.
can't chew its
Hey,
way through a
we
door.
created the Doomsday device from the film, then make the
Together, Michael.
Doomsday device. Please, I'm sat there thinking, why would you do that?
I know, absolutely. In fact, I heard a story about Musk the other day that just made me go, sorry, what? Apparently, he showed up to the head office of CD Projekt Red while they were recording, and he showed up with a flintlock pistol, and he went to the guys, I'm armed, but not dangerous. If that was literally anybody else on the planet, he would be arrested for being a nutter. But because Squad was killed in action, wait, what? Wait, have I died? Did I just die there? Sorry, must be not paying attention. Right, let's try that again.
There's something in here. Get out of here, Michael.
Okay, run away.
I can't leave that thing running loose.
Oh.
I need to lock this damn door. There's a welder back there.
Alright, okay. Right, pay attention to the game momentarily. Like, search technician.
Time to get it sealed up. Whatever that thing is, can't chew its way through a door.
You say that.
Together, Michael.
Don't die. And weld the door, please. But yes. Having decided that you can build the Doomsday weapon, maybe don't. I mean, apparently there was a scientist, I think it was called Project Sundial, but he tried to petition the US government to build the largest nuclear weapon capable of actually destroying the planet and housing it in the US, like, because you don't need to drop it somewhere, you just need to go, we've got a bomb and a fuck you button.
What are you talking about?
Do what we say.
And Cargo Bay 4 are dead.
Dead? That's not funny.
Something got loose and killed.
On the one hand, I'm really glad that somebody saw sense and went, that's a terrible idea, let's not do that. Because if they had built it, you know we'd be in for a world of hurt right now with Trump. But still, I'm slightly depressed that it got surprisingly far in the planning stage and even began some logistical preparation to build this thing. Project Sundial, like I said, look it up. Free hugs for everyone! They just want to make friends. Oh, by the way, Travaris, yes, I have kickstarted the Legacy of Kain RPG. So when it comes out, I've got the full collection coming. Because of course I do. I also want to kind of pick up the Discworld one, but I need to wait till money sorts itself out before that. I think, even though the Kickstarter for that's finished, I can still buy something on it. It seems to give me the option when I go onto the Kickstarter page.
Eric's Tavares. Oh, nice. I'd love to, but don't think I can afford.
Well, you'll definitely be in my tester play group for it.
What the hell is happening? Everyone's dying in there. The Bentonville. I can't let that happen.
My one slight criticism of it,
Otago?
the RPG itself seems to...
USS Otago. This is Administrator Hayes. There's some kind of infestation aboard. Otago, you have to intercept the Bentonville before it leaves the system. Can you hear me? Otago.
I should really be more invested in the story that's going on. I feel this is important.
Calm you down. I can't fix him from here. I need to get to the comms room.
Yes. I'm sure we could wait 30 seconds while I talk about an RPG. Yeah, the RPG itself seems to come from the point of view of the Sarafan, which I'm not sure that's what I wanted from a Legacy of Kain RPG. if I was playing an RPG in the Legacy of Kain, I think I would want to play a vampire by one of the clans during Kain's Empire, like either the one after Blood Omen in the original timeline with Raziel and his brothers, or the Blood Omen 2 timeline before they get wiped out and presumably the Raziel lot come in. So, yeah. They've started announcing all kinds of stretch goals and shit like that, so maybe they'll add... because I think it takes place before Blood Omen.
Damn you, Yindi. You are not God. Actually, I'm the GM, bitch.
Yeah, I know. Wait till next Tuesday's game. So, I went easy on you. We only just introduced the alien right at the end. But yeah, things are definitely going to get fucky for you guys next week. And I'm looking forward to it. Right. Where am I going? Right. Like, reach the calm room. Okay. Is it this way?
Eric's Tavares. Oh, I know.
Lewis?
Should be fun.
Are you in there? I need access to the comms room. Lewis, answer me, damn it!
Go away! You'll draw them right to us.
Open the damn door!
No way! It's staying locked to keep those things out!
You think that'll help? They're in the vents.
Vents?
That alien was just being a dick.
Shit. Lewis! Lewis!
It was waiting there for that comic timing.
Alert. Station integrity compromised.
Order 966 activated. That's a reference to the Alien RPG. The game we were playing on Tuesday. The as soon as the players kind of got on board the ship, they were like, "No, let's get off this ship." The ship they arrived on just self-destructed. For unknown reasons at this point. But I'm sure Tavares will find out on Tuesday exactly what happened there. Right, okay, I feel like I'm moving away from the
External
objective.
Damage detected on Sector Deck 5. All maintenance, cruise to your stations.
Yeah. So obviously I picked up Legacy of Kain partly for the encyclopedia. Oh, do I have to repair it? Is that the problem? What am I missing? Reach the comms room to join. Can we go this way?
Manning?
It's out there. It's waiting for me.
Manning, you can't stay here.
No, I can't see me here. Go away. Go away.
Okay, just keep your head down, right?
Yeah, as an RPG, I really did want to retell the story of Legacy of Kain, but using the Vampire the Masquerade system. Because I think that could be cool. And as a writing challenge, I was like, I know how I would retell the story using the Camarilla and the Anarchs and all the stuff from World of Darkness. But I made the mistake of putting a public post out on the World of Darkness page. And yeah, that's a very passionate fan base that did not take kindly to me rewriting their canon.
Daniel, you alright?
Deputy Administrator, it appears that these creatures have destroyed our communication system.
Why would they do that? They're animals.
Sorry, I have no idea. I wish I could help you further.
Shit, the Bentonville. I need to stop that ship. Daniel, our planetary quarantine protocols. They're still operational, aren't they?
I do believe so, Deputy Administrator.
What do I do? Those things have to come from the planet. If even one gets off-world... No, there's no choice. I can stop them.
Deputy Administrator, you're only following the Wayland-Yutani containment procedures. The Cerberus protocol was specifically designed for a situation like this. What you're doing is only right.
Right. Yes.
He's clearly the budget model. They didn't even bother like programming the jaw. Right. Okay, this kind of feels like a corridor that you might see in Star Wars. Is there going to be a lightsaber fight with an alien?
Warning, 3 ships detected. USS Otago, Ventaville, Baldwin. Will be caught in the high orbit interdiction radius. Please confirm command.
I am so sorry.
Cerberus protocol activated. Purging contaminant vectors. Stand by. Stand by.
Boom. Another Alien game that's on my list that is obviously infamous. I've never actually played Aliens Colonial Marines. In my head, that's still quite a recent game. I thought it was kind of PS4, early PS4 era. Apparently it's not, it's 360 and PS3 era. I came across a copy of it when I was back home. My dad had a copy of it and he's never played it, but I might give that a go. See if 10, 15 years later it still lives up to its infamy.
It had to be done.
Hello! Mr. Dribbles is back. Now, generally speaking, I like when the alien is a threat. Again, Alien Isolation, the alien's indestructible, and if it catches you, and it was the unpredictability of the alien that made that game as terrifying as it was. Oh shit. Right. When you're under squad encounter... When your squad encounters an enemy while undetected, the enemy will not detect your squad immediately. The direction is... Yeah, when the line goes red. Okay, so... Don't be detected? Hiding. Crouch behind cover. Okay, so there's... Again, I kind of appreciate what they're trying to do. I'm not sure if you're going to do like stealth, horror, hide from the enemy encounters, isometric's the way to go with that, but like I said, I appreciate what this game's trying to do, definitely. It clearly had a vision and wanted to do something different. Okay, can we... Uh-oh. Well, that didn't work. Oh shit, right, okay. Let's try that again. Oh fuck, we're back here. Alright. Service protocols, yes.
Warning, 3 ships.
Okay, right, I get it now. Yeah, don't let the line become red. Okay. I would really love to go to the H.R. Geiger Cafe in... Is it Switzerland? Right, where is he? Where's Mr. Tribbles? Right, if he's going that way... Did we make it? Oh, nice. Right. Okay. Where is he? He's over there. You run away! Your squad was killed. Right, let's try that again. Again, this runs the risk of becoming frustrating rather than scary.
3 ships detected.
Admittedly, these are not the best conditions when streaming to play this under, where I've got 4 lights beaming in my face, making overly dark things on the screen kind of hard to pick out. At least that's my excuse. Yes, yes. Go on, do your stompy thing over there. Okay, right. So where is he? Can I see him? Right, he's over there. Right, so the trick seems to be don't get too close to him. Okay, do we have a clear path now? Can we get over there? Where is Mr. Dribbles? I was waiting to say, see if that killed me there, I'd be so fucking annoyed. I can't really wait to avoid that. Oh, here are the Marines.
Come on, we'll cover you. Shut that door! Shut that door!
Now, again, isn't the point...
Contact with the Otago.
Well, that's just great. I'm Sergeant Harper, USCM. You?
Hayes, Deputy Administrator. You're from the Otago?
Yeah. What the hell was that thing?
It was... Everyone's dead. It was on one of the cargo shuttles.
All right, people. We're falling back to the dropship. Hunslet, we're rolling to you.
Copy.
Yeah, whenever they fight the aliens with guns, it tends to be on a colony somewhere. Because, obviously, shooting the alien on a ship, the whole thing is, you know, its blood burns through everything. So I can see that being a problem. Right, so the whole squad's moving together.
Cerberus protocol in effect.
What the fuck is a Cerberus protocol?
No clue. Just keep it moving and watch those corners.
It's planetary quarantine. Nothing in, nothing out.
Sounds like a real party.
Move, man, move. So, is it trying to be survival horror in isometric, or is it, you know, essentially like a tabletop game? Because now I have Marines with guns, so can I fight back? Okay, so can we go this way?
You okay, Sarge? Eyes ahead. Something's coming.
Okay, he's clearly infected or face hugged or something.
We've got movement.
Right, motion tries to indicate alien within. Okay. It's clearly out there somewhere. Okay. Well, I kind of need to go this way. I mean, we have guns.
Manning? Where are you going?
It's not safe here. It's not. Damn straight, but we'll get you out. No, you don't understand. It's here. It's here. Light it up.
Okay, here we go. So, shooting basics. Marines are trained to automatically open fire on enemies when detected. Marines can open fire. Marines will open fire even when walking. When running, Marines can't use any of the weapons. Okay, understood.
Eyes up. That thing's still out there.
Okay, so again, you sort of drive it off rather than kill it.
Take him out. Use a grenade.
Right, kill the bastard. Right.
Eat them.
Fair enough.
bastards, ain't they?
Now that's what you call a boomstick. Right, command points are a resource that can be spent to order issue skill. Refill over time. Okay.
We need that elevator. Punch it.
Tracker's lighting up.
All right. Set for suppressing fire and check your targets.
Okay. Okay. So this is like Overwatch. Okay. So we want to keep it.
Getting closer. Closer.
Wait for my order. Steady. Steady.
Yeah, just before Christmas, me and Tavares, we played Space Hulk. I don't know if you're still in the chat, Tavares. That was an interesting experience.
Daniel!
I feel you had some brown trouser moments with that.
You?
But it was quite good at putting on the pressure.
We're getting to safety, Daniel. Please, come with
Because
us.
the Space Marine has an egg timer and has to complete their turn within the time limit.
I know, but we can't stay. It's not safe.
The protocols are clear. Nothing in, nothing out. I'm sorry, Administrator Hayes.
Eric's Tavares.
Stand down!
Yip.
Quarantine
I
breach
am.
in progress.
No,
Deadly
not
force
brown.
authorized.
Just
Bring it
slightly
down!
tan.
What the hell was that?
I don't know. I've never even heard Daniel raise his voice.
Synths, man. Creepy little fuckers.
Yeah, I'd like to have another go at Space Hulk. If you want to take on the aliens this time with the Gene Stealers.
Eric's Tavares. Sounds good to me.
Right.
Hey, what a mess.
Fuck! Incoming! Ah!
Hold still, I'm... Oh no.
What?
Its blood is... some kind of acid.
Fuck. What kind of blood type is that? Keep your distance, Marines. Latimer, you fit
Remember to be positive.
Not dying here.
All right, let's get off this damn station.
I love the Space King and all the blood puns. Right. Okay, this is obviously how you heal your guys.
We need Latimer mobile ASAP. I'll break open the medkit.
Okay, did you eat rain? Did you help up to you? A lightly wounded can be applied. Okay, yep, that's screenshot. Select your wounded marine to open the menu. Okay. Oh, right. Okay, there you go. Yes.
Shit! Ah! Ruiz, you're making it worse!
Hey, shh, don't be such a baby. There you go. You ain't pretty, but that ship sailed long ago.
Gee, thanks.
Yes, I didn't mean to take a screenshot. Thanks.
Shit, they're in the wall!
They're in the walls, man. They're in the walls. Right. Access to screen.
They're too close. Switch to sidearms.
Those things are handy for close encounters.
This is my boomstick. I really need to watch Army of Darkness again. I love that movie. The missus hasn't seen it, so I might be subjecting her to it.
Eric's Tavares. Gonna have to head soon. Need to get stuff ready for work tomorrow, etc. Speak later. Enjoy
No
the
worries.
game.
Catch you on Tuesday for Aliens. But yeah, have a good one, man, and hope you enjoyed Halfwits today.
The time for a migraine.
Seriously, Sarge? What's up with you?
Move now! We're in danger. Ah!
Sergeant Harper, pull it together. We have to leave.
Yeah, I
Eric's
heard you.
Tavares.
Corporal
See
Huxley, get your
ya,
ass
man.
down here!
Halfwits
Hot
was
evac!
great thumbs up.
All right. Air Hunslet inbound. Have your boarding passes ready.
Okie dokie. Right, what is it? Survive. Now's the time to use everything. Okay, right. Right. Order a marine to lay discretion. Fire.
Shit! Reading multiple contacts! Closing fast! How many of those things are there?
Too many. We have to go.
More of them are coming! Hold your position, Marines!
Well, don't worry, Hunslet. There's no rush. It's not like we're all gonna die.
So I'm presuming friendly fire's not a thing. Yeah, shotguns are OP. Ah, right, there's like a slowing effect. Okay.
Would you look at that?
Hell, she's taking a pounding.
Otago, this is Harper. Do you copy? Hunslet, can you get us aboard?
No way, Sarge. Between the debris and the decaying orbit, death trap.
Damn it. At least those platforms are leaving us alone.
They're designed for planetary quarantine, but Lethe has to remain operational. Low orbit is considered safe, but beyond that, it's a dead zone. Cerberus will shut down everything attempting to go through in both directions.
Cerberus, huh? You seem to know a lot about it.
I know everything about it. I'm Pioneer Station. That's my job.
Yeah, you know why I decided to turn the Otago into scrap metal?
I don't know. Systems failure, maybe? You saw the state of the station.
Shit, there she goes.
Fuck, follow her down, Hunslet.
No problem. Fireball like that's hard to miss.
Yeah, this game definitely has personality. I'm digging that. I think too often, especially in like maybe the older AVP games, it's like, you're a Marine, you're an alien, you're a Predator, go. Drop you into an environment and just shoot stuff. I did play through Alien Fireteam as a little kind of co-op shooter. That was fun. We were playing that in between Dark Tide.
Welcome home, Harper. You like what I've done with the place?
Martinez! It's good to see you, Sarge.
Sergeant Martinez, is your communication system working?
It's online, but we're only picking up static. These colonies sure have a relay problem. But who's asking?
Meet Deputy Administrator Hayes from Pioneer. Where's Captain Cochran? There's shit going down on that station like you wouldn't believe.
Gone. The whole command staff's gone. You're it.
Me? You made Sergeant before I did. You've got seniority.
Yeah, sure, but these are the captain's orders, as in the deathbed kind. So this shit's all yours. He insisted. If you want me, I'll be in the armory, seeing what survived the crash.
Do that. I have a feeling we're gonna need it. Hayes, you better come with me.
Okay.
Damn. What do we do now?
We don't know what is happening on the surface of this planet. McDonald, my boss, he sure didn't. We have to get in contact with someone if we hope to get out of this mess.
I hate to rain on your parade, but the Otago's shithoused. Even if it wasn't, how do we get out past those Cerberus platforms?
Well, they'll stop a ship, but not a signal. If we create our own relay, perhaps we could broadcast from low orbit, just in case a ship passes by.
You want to create a sort of satellite? We're not a pirate radio station, Deputy Administrator.
Or we could contact Pharaoh's Spire. Director Price
You
needs
heard
to...
Martinez. The relays on this rock could be down for good. You want to send a message? Get out and start walking already.
There has to be something we can do.
Maybe there is. But I'm not seeing it.
So you're gonna sit here and do nothing?
Like hell. After what happened up there, regs are clear. We're on an alert footing. There could be a hostile biomorph loose on Lethe. So we've got civvies in danger and no way to contact them, right?
What about Otago's short-range frequency receiver?
Yeah, that could work. For now.
That doesn't solve our broadcasting problem. We have to
You
warn the
find
people...
a way we can do that, then maybe we can talk about making that happen. Until then, we save everyone we can. We're Marines. That's the job.
Hoorah!
Want to help? Get familiar with this ship. What's left of it, anyway.
Okay, you are now on the USS Ontario. Right. So is this like the XCOM part of it?
I'm
where
Administrator Hayes, I know. I don't want to seem unwelcoming, but I don't really have time to talk right now. A lot of Marines are hurting, half my orderlies are dead, and the medbay's being held together with baling tape.
How many casualties are we looking at?
Between the platforms and the crash, at 20. And that'll double before the day's out. There's another 10 unaccounted for in Hangar Bay 3, but the doors are decompression sealed, so we know how that'll go. It'll get worse still if I don't get back to it, so if you'll excuse me.
Yes, sorry.
So yeah, I'll take a moment now while we're in between kind of missions. My personal canon for Alien. So like I said, just looking at the Alien RPG, what the guy was basically saying is you could build your own canon. So everything is true and nothing is true when it comes to Alien, which I think is probably the smart approach. Certainly in the Alien RPG, it tends to lean and they tend to try and they're introducing the black goo, and especially the starter kit is very much Prometheus and the original Alien smashed together. Classic xenomorphs don't show up in the starter set. It's a necromorph, a bloodburster from Prometheus and Covenant, and obviously the black goo plays a kind of major strain in that. And I kind of get it from a storytelling point of view, because depending on where you draw the line in Alien canon, you get different kind of versions. If you want to be an absolute purist, and I was thinking about this today, you can draw the line at Alien 1. So the Nostromo, find the alien ship, there's the alien. I think if you're going to be that purist, I would take the deleted scene with the egg morphing, and I would take that as canon, because that makes sense to me, that a parasite, a creature like the alien, having used a host to birth itself, it as an animal wouldn't let that biomatter go to waste. And it makes sense that if it can create another egg from that biomass, and that's what I was saying, I like when the alien's not just a threat, not just a monster to be killed, it's actually abducting people with the intention of either face hugging them or turning them into eggs and doing the whole egg morphing thing to try and build a hive. That makes sense to me, and that's how a single alien drone, like in the original movie, can build a hive. Because in Aliens, when you see Newt's parents, it's a regular face hugger that's on her, on the dad, and that would make sense that alien could pop up, it could start grabbing people, it could egg morph folk into more eggs, create another kind of handful of drones. It would be inefficient at building a hive that way, but it could at least get several more people as the corpses are egg morphing, a few more hosts, get a little kind of collective of about 5 or 6 aliens on the go. Then you get the idea of morphing. Now, very famously, James Cameron, when he went in, the sales pitch meeting was just, he wrote alien on the board and then a dollar sign afterwards, and then Fox were like, greenlit. And I think Ridley Scott really didn't like the idea of a queen, so that was never in the original draft. I don't mind the queen, and I think if you place that with the egg morphing and the molting, that the idea that maybe the original drone, having created a few more drones through the egg morphing process, might start converting part of their environment into a hive. And then once that has been secured, if you like, it starts to molt in the Aliens novel. I think Bishop talks about like queen bees. It's like we assign importance to a queen bee, but from the bee's perspective, it's just the one that's been given the job of egg layer. And part of that, it gets fed the royal jelly, it becomes this big massive thing that's part of the hive, and it kind of gives up its mobility so that it can start pumping out more larvae, eggs, and keep the hive kind of going. So if a drone can egg morph people, start a little hive, secure a little area, get a few more drones on the go, then one of them effectively sacrifices itself to become immobile, to become a queen, to really then ramp up egg production. That makes sense to me, again. And then that fits, again, in very much with the canon of Aliens. I was having this conversation with my dad, because we were rewatching all the Alien movies, and he really didn't like, and he rejected the idea of a royal facehugger, which comes in Alien 3. I think it's a region specific thing, but there is a deleted scene in the special edition of Aliens 3 where the guy picks up a massive facehugger, and that's the royal facehugger. And of course, very famously in Alien 3, Ripley is facehugged not by a regular facehugger, but an alien queen. And that's obviously the premise and the setup for Resurrection, because they take the DNA of the queen from Ripley's corpse and try and backwards engineer them, and all that. So you have got the idea that a queen can be birthed from a chest burster, and the idea that there is this kind of royal facehugger. So I think there is actually a species of ant that once the hive or the colony gets big enough, the queen births essentially another queen and then kicks them out, and they've got to take over another hive somewhere. And I need to look it up. I found it really interesting. It's actually a colony of ants that engage in slavery, like they enslave another species of ant by taking over their hive and stuff. But yeah, the idea of once one hive has been set up, a queen can birth another queen and then send that out to start off another hive. And that feels a bit more like Zerg from StarCraft, of how plausibly one drone can start off small, take over a small little environment, convert it to a hive, become a queen, make other queens, and then slowly, if left unchecked, can overrun a planet. So that's my headcanon of how the Alien life cycle works in terms of the classic Alien. And when reading through the RPG and talking about the RPG, they're obviously brought in the black goo, and I do understand from a story perspective, like it or hate it, why the black goo exists. Because when Alien first came out, H.R. Geiger's monster and all this, the whole impact of the first Alien movie was the fact that nobody had encountered anything like this before. The alien was an unknown. You thought Kane was safe after the thing dropped off his face. You had no idea the chestburster was coming. You had no idea it was going to molt into Big Chap. And that's why it was so effective. The problem with, obviously, the Alien franchise as it went on is it began to suffer from what I call the werewolf vampire effect. If you put a werewolf or a vampire in your movie, in your media, whatever, there are certain tropes and expectations that you're signaling to the audience. This is this type of monster. If it's a werewolf, there's going to be a weakness to silver. There's going to be wolfsbane. There's going to be full moons and shit like that. If it's a vampire, right, sucking blood, or if it's a mythical vampire, they can't go unless invited in. If it's infection or zombies, you instantly know by the type of monster that's in the media exactly what you're dealing with. And that's fun from an audience perspective as well, because then you can theory craft on how you would survive. But the most effective monsters and the most effective movies in any horror franchise are always the early ones, when the rules of how the monster engages with the story are unknown. I love the first 2 Hellraiser movies and the first 10 minutes of Hellraiser 3. Then after Hellraiser 3, they split off Pinhead into his good and bad halves, but the whole point of why the Cenobites worked is they were angels to some, demons to others. They weren't good or evil. They weren't even the main monster of the first movie. That was the serial killer guy who escaped from hell. The Cenobites were his jailers, and when the girl opens up the puzzle box and the Cenobites pop out, they literally look at her and go, no, you're too pure for us. We're not here for you. We're here for him. And I love that. And they're such interesting characters as a result. Again, very much like the God Hand in Berserk. They are an unknown. And you're sitting there trying to work out what their deal is. The last big franchise that took me on that journey of introducing a really compelling monster that I was hooked to the media for as I was trying to work out, so what are the rules of engagement with this, was actually Attack on Titan. I really love how Attack on Titan introduced the idea of these colossal creatures, and they clearly had a logic to them. And you as the audience and the protagonists were trying to work out what these rules were as the series progressed, and thus try and develop strategies kind of around them. That's what made that anime so compelling. That's what made the original Alien so compelling. The problem is, once you've established all the rules and you're working within that context, suddenly all the mystery's gone. At that point, it becomes another slasher film. It becomes another run in this franchise where as soon as you know that monster is in it, you know how it's going to play out. And don't get me wrong, that's fun in its own sort of popcorn, snacky, in the background sort of way. But that's usually when a horror franchise loses its teeth, it loses its bite. So getting back to Alien. So once we've established Alien 1, 2, 3, 4, Resurrection, My Serona, there wasn't anywhere to take the classic xenomorph, at least in the films. I know they did things like in the book, the Dark Horse comics from is it the Mother in Black or the Alien Empress, and you've got King Aliens, Praetorians, and all this kind of stuff, and there's all kinds of different kind of versions kind of kicking about, and like the Alien Homeworld and all that. But yeah, I know that exists kind of out there in the Dark Horse comics, but at least in terms of the films, and at least in terms of just you pop an alien that's so heavily been marketed in your franchise, you know, face hugger, chest burster, alien pops out, maybe there's a queen, maybe the face hugger hugs something that's not human, like the dog in Alien 3, or like the Predator in AVP, cool, fine. But then if you, like in AVP, as I was saying, if you try and do something slightly stupid, or slightly breaking the rules, like the Pred alien French kissing that woman in the hospital scene, and then she's pregnant, but then she kind of gives birth to like 4 chest bursters. Again, that doesn't make sense from the point of view. The chest burster doesn't go into the womb of the uterus or whatever. What happened to the actual baby that was there, at least in Romulus? If you've spoiler alert for Romulus, yeah, the pregnant woman injects herself with Prometheus fire, the black goo, and it affects the baby. And that changes that there. That makes sense, I suppose. But again, the Alien AVP movies, they're fun when you don't take them seriously and you just roll with it as a teen slasher with aliens. If you enjoy it on that level, absolutely fine. What obviously they were trying to do with Prometheus and with Covenant is they were trying to bring the mystery back into the Alien franchise. And it says that in the Alien RPG book, where the black goo is basically your tool, the franchise is giving you permission to have a story MacGuffin to make your own unique alien xenomorphic subspecies or adjacent related creature and come up with your own set of rules for them. So any alien subvariant that comes as a result of the black goo, you don't know how it's going to affect other organic life, you don't know how it's going to reproduce, you don't know how it's going to change, like from Shaw having the trilopod taken out, but the trilopod face hugs an engineer, and you're given this deacon, and I think there was like a comic afterwards where the deacon continues to grow and becomes this massive living mountain and shit like that, and it gets all weird and fucky. And the Alien RPG book literally says to you, use the black goo to come up with something interesting. Don't just rely on regular classic xenomorphs. And I like that as a kind of starting off point. I do think Prometheus took itself way too seriously, and I do think it lent into David a little bit too much. My one problem with the prequels to Alien is it raised questions that didn't need to be raised. My personal headcanon for incorporating the prequel movies in. So, you have depictions of the Deacon alien. That's clearly a proto-xenomorph. I subscribe to the school of thought that the engineers found the Deacons, these proto-xenomorphs, were able to backwards engineer the black goo. They used that to seed life. The engineers themselves, they are physically different in Prometheus and Covenant. And in Romulus, they actually state, again, spoiler for Romulus, the whole reason why Weyland-Yutani's playing about with the black goo is people are dying on harsh colonies because the human condition is too frail. They want to beef people up to make them more survivable in space. And the black goo, the xenomorph ultimate life form, can survive pretty much anywhere, is about making humans genetically more resilient for life in space. And that totally fits with the fact that the engineers you meet in Prometheus are bigger, stronger, slightly more kind of Geiger-esque. The weird baby at the end of Romulus looks like a fucked up engineer from the first Prometheus movie. So that makes sense that the engineer science/military class have been genetically treated with black goo to make them bigger, stronger, more spacefaring. Like that. That works. I'm okay with that. When David in Covenant goes to the engineer homeworld, you see the kind of peasant class of engineer. They're less defined, they're less engineered, for want of a better word. That also makes sense, because they're the agricultural kind of working class of the engineers. Don't have a problem with that. What I do have a problem is, and they didn't need to do this, is introduce the idea that through David's experimentation, he refines and he creates the classic xenomorph. Because then you're left with the question, well, how the fuck did the classic xenomorph created by David end up on the ship in the first Alien movie? Why was there an engineer in the chair who got chest bursted? So presumably at some point between the end of Covenant and Alien, David's alien, and I think that's what pisses me off. The classic xenomorph are now David's xenomorphs, which doesn't make any sense to me of why they ended up on that ship, why that engineer was transporting them when he crash landed or whatever, or got chest bursted or whatever. Covenant could have absolutely worked and you could have had a unique strain of xenomorph created by David. That's not the classic one, but is a unique variant to David. That would have worked. Wouldn't have had a problem with that. And then that leaves open the possibility that the classic xenomorphs either did come from an alien homeworld, like in the Dark Horse comics, or maybe the engineers created the original xenomorphs. Again, hence why they ended up on the ship in the first Alien, blah, 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 blah. So that's my only problem with the Alien canon, and that's the bit that I reject, that David created the classic xenomorphs, because I hate that. That doesn't work for me. Everything else is fine, though, personally. So like I said, the Alien RPG pretty much goes pick and choose what canon you want. My dad personally draws the line at aliens, so he rejects the notion of a queen queen facehugger, a royal facehugger, and all that. So I've said, right, for you, draw the line at aliens. The Alien franchise consists of 2 movies, and that's fine. If you want to expand it to the original 4 and forget the prequels, that's fine too. If you want to try and include the prequels, that's fine as well. Like I said, it does raise that kind of awkward question with David, but you know what? Whatever. And I do sort of like where Romulus took things. Just, there was no need to bring back a digitally revived Ian Holmes to play Rook. That could have been any android. And I think you could have come up with a really iconic new series alien android with that. Did it have to be Big Chap? I guess why they did Big Chap, but it didn't even need to be. Again, just bringing everything back to the Nostromo, the original Alien, the Ripley. It's like Skywalker in Star Wars, right? Not everything needs to be tied back to the fucking Skywalkers. It's a huge, expansive universe. Tell a different story from a completely different perspective. That's okay. But, you know, studios and Fox and all that. Anyway, that's my rant on aliens and my own personal headcanon. So, take it or leave it. I'll probably clip this and stick this on YouTube. Give me your thoughts. What do you personally take from the Alien movies? What do you personally reject? And yeah. Again, at the end of the day, it's like 40k. It's a franchise. We all have our own unique version of it in our heads. So nobody's right, nobody's wrong. You can enjoy it whichever way you want to enjoy it. Okay? So, anyway, let's get back to the game.
This one's a priority. Understood.
I have no idea what I just upgraded there. It was a thing that would in some way help.
Hey, new girl. Sorry, but I'm pretty busy right now. Crash buckled half the support bulkhead. That's all I can do to stop this place caving in.
All right, I'll let you get on.
Thanks.
Okay, open weapon panel. Okay.
Need a gun, admin?
Administrator Hayes, I can't tell you how glad I am to see another Weyland-Yutani face aboard. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Dr. Becker. The company assigned me to the ship in order to oversee trials of a new cryo-sleep routine. But I can't see that happening now. Look at the state of my lab. Months of vital research gone. If I at least had power, I could salvage the backups. But these brutes keep ignoring me. Perhaps you could...
Sorry, Doctor, but they're not exactly friendly to me either.
It's not about friendly. Who holds higher authority? A Weyland-Yutani executive or your typical Marine? Where does half the USCM's funding come from? Who provides their weapons? You might want to push them. I'm sure they'll back down.
Thank you, Doctor. You've given me a lot to think about.
Well, of course I have.
Deputy Administrator Hayes to the bridge. Hayes, please report to the bridge.
Stay safe.
You can tell he's an evil scientist because he's got round glasses.
Alright. This is what the short-range frequency receiver picked up. It's a distress message from a nearby colony.
Sheriff Newsom. At Hill Junction. They're killing everyone. Need help. Those fire too
Oh no.
You thinking what I'm thinking? We have to go there. See for ourselves.
What? I feel for those people, but we're blind here. If we're to save anyone, we need proper comms.
We got him. The Otago, Hunslet's dropship, our vehicles, my Marines. They all speak the same language. Courtesy of the USCM comm system.
That's not what I meant.
It's a military decision, Hayes. Which means it's my decision. Those folks need help.
Fine.
What do you need from me?
Well, normally I'd lead the squad and an officer'd run oversight. You know, intel, tactical, from the ARC, our armored recon carrier. I can do that, but I need you to handle the rest from here on the Otago.
Oh, I thought I wasn't military.
Don't I know it? Listen, if I'm gonna keep my people alive, I need someone with smarts for when mine falls short. If it helps, this ain't exactly what I signed on for either. Welcome to the Colonial Marines.
Okay. I'll be perfectly honest, because I'm streaming and I'm like, okay, there's a lot of systems here. All this is going over my head currently. I probably will definitely play this game in my spare time and actually
Understood. Uploading mission data.
learn how to do all the extra upgrades and stuff. But, you know, I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. Right, can I rename them? Select inventory. Okay, do I have stuff to... Is that... per... Okay. Alright. Can it be like XCOM? Can you like customize your guys? And I love that in XCOM too, because I built me and all my kind of group of friends. And when somebody gets kidnapped, there was one mission I had to rescue myself. I got kidnapped by the aliens. That was fun. I played through XCOM 2 when it first came out. I own it, but I've not actually played it. Might do that on stream.
Marines, listen up. I know we're hurting, but we got us a go mission.
The
We pulled in a
expansion pack
partial
for it.
signal from the settlement of Dead Hills. We don't know exactly what's happening there, but after what we've seen on Pioneer, we can't take any risks. We'll start by securing the landing control zone. From there, we'll take a look around, see what's going on. Keep your eyes open for survivors. Be ready for a firefight. Even a bad day can get worse.
Marines, welcome to the New World Order. I'll be running tactical from the ARC, while Hayes runs support from the Otago. Administrator Hayes, are you settled in up there?
I think so. This tech's old, but I can work with it.
Don't let Corrigan hear you say that. Okay, standard recon. Get the perimeter gate open, and let's see what's going down in this burg.
On it.
Right.
Right now. All right, let's see what's in there. Move on.
Administrator, did we receive anything more from Sheriff Souza?
Not a word. I don't like this.
Roger that. Squad lead. Sounds like our first task is to secure the landing control zone. If things go south, fall back to the ARC and let the big guns do the talking. Do you hear?
Okay.
Double time.
So presumably the aliens aren't attacking us out in the open, so usually in a horror movie
Copy.
you've got some grace period right at the very beginning while we set everything up. Marines will get locked doors every... Okay.
Copy. Access granted.
Go. Let's go.
Hey, Harper. No sign of movement from up here. Do you see anything?
Not a soul. Place is a real ghost town.
Don't you worry none, Sarge. You've got a squad of big, strong Marines to keep you safe.
Right. Interact. Marines isn't doing anything. Oh.
Roger. Let's see what's inside.
I was about to say, is there any real benefit to looking around? So yeah, so
double time.
Because certainly in the prologue, it didn't seem to be much use in exploring the environment and not just beelining it to the objective.
Come on, team.
Right, Randy, you can. Loot again, thank you.
Now, let's see what's inside.
Now, it makes sense that. Oh wait, no, it's a little bar, right? I'm with you. I'm with you. I was about to say, there's no point opening it if. Yeah, I then have to click again to loot it. That just feels like busy work.
Nothing can be said for the operator.
No answers here. Looks like he killed himself.
Guy must have hated his job.
Don't we all?
If you're done, how about getting me plugged in?
So yeah, but apparently one thing that they did sort of change in the lore. So the face hugger doesn't implant an embryo anymore, because that used to be like the main thing. It would the overmorph would house the face hugger. The face hugger would implant the embryo. The embryo would grow into the chest burster and then out. So apparently, it injects a derivative of the black goo, but rather than mutating you, that black goo creates like a tumor, and that tumor becomes the face hugger. Not the face hugger, the chest burster. I think that's the way they try to tie it back to the black goo. Again, Alien, make up your own canon. You don't like that? Stick with the original.
All right, let's see what's in there.
Oh yeah, and in my version, yeah, I'm happy having predators run around as well. So yeah, Yamchas are a thing in my Alien verse.
Establishing satellite uplink. Stand by. Stand by. Stand by. Link established.
Looks like someone put the colony on lockdown.
You know how long it'll take to burn through every door in the complex?
If you can get to the township HQ, you should be able to shut off emergency status. That'll open up the doors. I can also scan for the settlers' personal data transmitters from there.
Okay, squad, you heard the lady. We'll get this door unwelded and continue our path towards the colony headquarters.
Okay. Marines will get to weld the door. Every Marine class will be able to break weld. Okay.
Cut that door open.
Yeah, I do really want to go back and finish Alien Rogue Incursion on stream. I was enjoying that. The VR one. Main reason I'm not doing it tonight is the post-Hangout stream has now turned into Yindy Tries, which is just me trying a new game that I really wanted to. It's been on my backlist for a while, and I've wanted to give a go, so might as well do it on stream. But yeah, when I get some time to myself,
we're not getting through here.
Looks like someone wasn't taking any.
Because I've been really busy editing Halfwits.
Use C4 to clear the wreckage.
As a little treat, I might set up another surprise Yindy streams. Rogue Incursion, see if we can finish that off. Okay, and the colonies have barricaded itself. Any Marine can plant C4. Okay, so presumably, where's the C4? Suppressing fire, flare, grenade launcher. Doing so costs. Assault weapon.
Right now. Planting C4. Get down It's gonna blow!
Double
Yep.
time!
Safe position taken.
Boom.
They'll know we're here now.
Come on, team!
Now, this is one of those things that you hear, and I have no idea is true. Maybe someone can confirm or deny this. Someone told me that C4 was edible. Like, if you were trapped behind enemy lines, you could actually eat C4 and gain some nutrition from it. If it is true, fun fact, could easily be someone pulling my leg. My granddad, for example, as a child, told me... No, well, he was a child. I was a child.
Stay frosty, Marie.
Told me when I was a child
Move, move!
that bagpipes were big sacks that someone had stuffed a cat into. And whenever you were playing the bagpipe, the reason you had all this action going on is because the guy was squeezing the cat.
Come on, team!
I believed that a lot longer than I care to admit. Okay. I'm getting the feeling that aliens might be showing up soon. I'm really not stealthing this bit.
Looks like some kind of skin.
Did they not teach you about biohazards in the USCM? Don't touch it!
You done? Good. Marines, there's something in here with us. Doesn't take a genius to guess at what. Stay sharp.
Okay.
Come on, team!
Roger.
Yeah, let's just blow stuff up. It's
Hurry
fine.
up, squad!
Get down! It's gonna blow!
The aliens already know we're here. Now, is there anything back here worth getting? That's the question. Or did I just waste C4? Okay, no, it was progression. I think we're fine.
Guys, I have a bad feeling about that. Come on, you've watched too many movies. It was built by the way you. It'll hold. Get us upstairs.
Roger.
Okay. On we go.
Get out of here! Now!
What the hell just happened?
Lift's fragged. Nearly took us with it. We'll need another way out. Told you! Freaking told you! Move on!
I'm not gonna lie, when I was getting the stream kind of set up tonight, the other game I was maybe going to stream was Balatro, and I did have a quick look on the Twitch charts to see, how many people were currently streaming Alien Dark Descent. 17. How many people were streaming Balatro? 53k. And I was like, yeah, if I'm just trying to get like people watching the stream, probably should go for Balatro.
You're at the HQ. You should be able to deactivate lockdown.
But like I said, I just wanted... I'm riding an alien kick just now. And I just wanted to write about alien canon for a bit. Gives me something for the YouTube.
Copy.
Deactivating now. Let's hope this works.
Okay, now let's check out the colonists' personal data transmitters. For that, I'll need the sector map. Go ahead and find it.
Come on, team!
All right, let's see what's in there.
Okay, reveal. Okay. Right, you can change floor. Okay. You can change floors that's displayed. Yes, I see that, but how do I access it? None of my buttons are working. Oh, there we go. Uh-huh.
What have we got, Hayes?
I'm reading 7 signals with vitals. Wait, one's right inside the room.
Hey, you in the locker. My trigger finger's itching. So come out. But come out friendly like, yeah?
Don't shoot! Don't shoot! I just don't feel so good.
Calm down. We're not gonna hurt you. What happened here?
It got me. It got me like the others.
Got him? What does he mean?
All right, settle him down.
Something. I had something on my face, and then.
Yeah, the aliens really have good timing, don't they?
What the hell?
Ceasefire! Ceasefire!
Screw that! I'm out!
He said something latched onto his face. I've seen that. It's what happened to McDonald and the others on Pioneer. I think these creatures use us as incubators.
What the hell are you talking about?
The creatures on Pioneer, the thing we just saw, they're the same. One grows from the other. That's probably why we found that skin down there.
So we could be seeing a lot more of them here? How many?
What's the population of Dead Hills? I'd start there and hope for better.
Shit, man, I don't like that. Great. That's just great.
Securing from emergency lockdown. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
South door is open. Stay alert, Marines. These things can attack us from every direction now.
All right, I've lost my guys. Right, here we go.
Come on, team.
So yeah, I think aliens are about to show up soon.
Roger. Let's see what's inside.
Thank you. So there's looking like there's only 5 types of consumable. So it's not like you get better gear or anything, so the automatic turrets would be good.
Frosty, Marines.
I'm super chill. Okay. Right, okay, so presumably I have to go back round.
Move on. Move, move.
Oh. Ah, right, we go this way. Deepy-doo. Again, the isometric perspective loses a bit of the horror element if they were going for that. What could have worked as a first person, but a brilliant game that did squad-based combat in first person really, really well was Star Wars. I think it was Republic Commando or something. It's the one where you play a squad of clone troopers on the original Xbox. I loved that game. I think I binged it in 48 hours. And yeah, even though you're a set of clones, oh my god, do you get attached to them by the end?
Harper, what am I looking at? An ingress point, maybe?
You think this is how those things got in? Squad lead, deploy a field spotter. I want to know if anything comes out of this hole.
Okay, to open skills menu. Deploy motion tracker.
Marines, reload!
Okay.
Setting a motion tracker.
Okay.
Motion tracker activated.
Nice work, team. If something comes out of there, we'll get a reading. Now let's get back to those survivors.
Okay.
Move on!
Harper, are you reading this?
Yeah, looks like the field spotters picked something up. Squad lead, check it out. Sweep and secure.
Okay. Move it. Deployable motion trackers can be on location. Okay. That's interesting.
Don't
From
get too comfy, okay?
a visual perspective, it reminds me a lot of Alien Breed on the original Amiga. Again, that was one of the first games I played with Dad. And I've got it on the A500 there. I fully intend to do a Alien Breed retrospective. Just the cheat codes for that game were very interesting. If you want to laugh, look up Alien Breed cheat codes. Can I get here before the aliens show up?
It's quiet. Too quiet.
Move on!
Right. Okay.
Double time!
I would say, you there, sir, give me suppressive fire covering that door. You, sir, give me suppressive fire covering that door. And you... I just want you to move, actually. Can you move here?
There's something around.
Okay. You give me suppressive fire, just kind of like overlapping, I think.
Suppressive fire!
And then you... I want you to demolish that.
Planning C4. Get down! It's gonna blow!
There we go.
Quiet. We're spotted. You like that, huh?
Eat that, fuckers!
Okay. That went well.
Move on.
No one died. Except the alien. Oh. I think another one's coming in.
They're headed our way. That's Ventura. Light them up!
That gun is a frickin' lawnmower!
Okay. We good? Let's head back. Head back, head back, head back.
Safe position taken!
They're There's something around.
Suppressive fire!
Come on, team.
They lost your
Alright.
track, squad. Good job.
Suppressive fire!
Okay. Now, how do I get into that room? I need to go forward a little bit and then that gets us in. Okay. So far we're okay.
It's quiet. Too quiet.
Hey, I'll take it. Right.
This is the place. Stay alert. There's something attached to his head.
Careful! This is what happened to the others on Pioneer. And to that guy in the HQ. Can we get it off him?
Probably not. Help
Roger.
engineer.
Back off. The tail's constricting. It'll strangle the poor bastard. We could take him back to the Otago. Maybe Booker can...
Yeah, that's a bad idea.
You are not taking him to medbay. We can't risk the contamination.
God damn it. All right. We can't leave him here like this. Squad lead. Put him out of his misery and then get back to the mission.
That's another thing that again annoys me about later Alien movies. It was implied that the
Come on, team.
incubation period for Kane in the original, and also I love how John Hurts is not only, I think, he beats out Sean Bean for most on-screen deaths, but he was the first person ever to be face-hugged and chest-bursted. Twice, in fact, because he also gets chest-bursted in Spaceballs. And I love that little sequence. Anyway.
It's quiet. Too
Yeah.
quiet.
In later Alien movies, a face hugger so much as even touches or lightly grazes your lips, that's you infected.
Affirmative.
That always annoys me.
Move on.
No, I have to go around this way. Okay.
There's something around. More signatures spotted.
We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. I put an end to suffering, yeah. Alright. Help the poor bastard out.
Copy.
Nightmares finally stopped, buddy.
It's saying X, but it's really not. It's A then X.
Next time, do it quietly. Each shot might draw these creatures' attention.
Move
Yeah.
on.
Mm-hmm. Right, where are we going? Right. Do we want to go up and round, I think.
Don't get too comfy, okay?
We are anything but comfy.
Come on, team. Move, move. There's something around. Shh. Here's one. It's seen us.
Light him up!
They're headed our way. Reloading!
We knocked him hard!
Suppressive fire! Looks like they found us.
Kill the bastard. Come on.
You like that, huh?
And down.
Good job, guys.
Right.
It's a drone!
Shit, that's Ventura. Bring them down! Changing mag!
Suppressive fire! Tango, straight ahead!
Eat that, fuckers!
Check your vitals, squad.
Okay. We stay put. Let's go rig low on ammo. Ah, shit.
Move on! They're headed our way. It's a drone. Looks like they found us.
Bring him down! Tango, straight ahead! Tango down!
Changing mag!
Love the ragdoll.
Yeah, it smells good.
Yeah, we should maybe get moving, I think.
Come on! We didn't sign up for this. Come and get it. I'm ready.
They lost your track, squad. Good job.
Okay.
Come on, team. Shh. Here's one.
Uh-oh.
Shit, they're over here. Watch out!
Bring him down!
Reloading! Ah! My arm!
Yep.
Hurry up, you slugs!
Get to the chopper.
Got something on a tracker.
Who's wounded? You are. You are wounded.
Marines, reload!
Copy. Don't move. Gonna fix you up best I can. Here you go. Good as new.
Come on, team!
Right.
They lost your track, squad. Good job.
More signals incoming.
On my way.
More signals incoming.
Right, is there an alien in the lift?
More signatures spotted.
Yeah, I know. We're fine though, we're fine. We got to the lift. We got to the lift. All is well. Right. It's not.
Move on! I have multiple signals.
Right. Maybe move away from the button.
More signals incoming.
Or do I have to go out and back in again?
Affirmative.
There we go. Mission completion 9%. Okay, so this seems to be quite a big mission then. Right, okay. Well, anyway, is getting on for 22:57. So I would easily play more of this, and I think I will actually download it and play it on the Steam Deck as my general being stuck on the bus or chill out game. I definitely want to see where they're kind of going with this, so that's definitely going to be a thing. 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock. I've not had a cheeky game of Halo in a while. I'm going to finish off with a wee game of Halo. Yeah. Why not? I'll update the stream. Just so we're in the right category. There we go. Being updated to Halo. Four Halfwits stream in brackets. And a cheeky wee game of Halo. Done. Okay. I used to play Halo every day with my dad, but sadly his health has taken a bit of a turn, so we started playing during the pandemic. It's genuinely one of the things I really miss. Every day from 6:30 till 8 o'clock. So if you ever did see me lying cross with Major Havoc, that was the two of us. So Major Havoc, I will fight in your honor. Right, we need the cat armor. You can say it's a theme with all my different armor sets. The cat ears are a major thing. The Mark IV. So it's been a while since I have played Halo. I was completely up to date with all the stuff when me and Dad played, and then obviously, like I said, his health took. So you can see instantly in kind of like the battle passes where I stopped. Yeah, so we obviously got up to Anvil, and then things took a turn. So what have I missed out on? It's a bit shit. That's obviously the Christmas one. Weird space helmet. That looks like a red versus blue type thing. One thing that really has annoyed me about Halo is, or Halo Infinite, for some reason they removed the lion emblem. I have no idea why. Action stack, what's this? Free for all, wild, weird. We might have a go with that. Right, we do want to do quick play. Yes, I do have one more selected. I usually go for fiestas and stuff like that because they're always fun. I'm not a competitive Halo player at all. I'd like to think I'm in the top 50% of Halo players. Like, I'm good, but I'm not like super competitive. I think when me and Dad played together, his skill was here, my skill was here. So as a result, in the matchmaking, we sort of like leveled out about here. Really want to play the other operations on Space Marine as well. I was gutted. I really wanted to play them with Dad, because he was the one who introduced me to Warhammer, and with the original 1993 Space Hulk called the Amiga. Again, I plan on doing a retro review of that and possibly a stream, because that game is fucking hard. Now that game gets the aliens jumping out the wall at you. Terrified me as a child. But I've got a Space Crusade. One shot Slayer Arena. One shot, one kill. Alright, okay. Let's run around, make it count. Okay. Presumably I can bonk people. Oh, it's disabled the picking up the barrels. That would have been good. Now, it has been a while since, so I may very well embarrass myself. Bit like that. A little bit too long lining up the shot there. Damn it. Right, let's get to lower ground rather than higher. Oh, for fuck's sake, he was behind me. Well, this is going well. Ha! There we go. Ow. Well, I needed a reload anyway. That does not look comfy, does it? Ow. Unwanted bell end piercing. Right. Yeah, I'm really not carrying this team, am I? Oh, I'm glad somebody is. You know what? He kill stole, but that's okay. I'll let him have that one. Damn it. Ow. So you can bonk them. That's good.
Lost the lead.
Ha! As long as I'm not last. They're going to come up behind me, aren't they? This is more tense than the fucking aliens. Ha! There we go. Ow. Oh, damn it! Itchy trigger finger.
Requisition.
Record what now? That's new. Ow. Oh, 3 kills.
Enemy halfway to victory.
Yeah, yeah. Oh shit. Run away!
Requisition.
Worth it. Totally worth it. 10 kills. I'm sure I'm helping. Just not sure which team.
Hey, nice shot. Requisition.
No idea how I survived that. Whee! Up and over. Damn it. He was quicker on the draw. Okay, yeah. Go on, put us out of our misery. Look, if we can beat the steak, that's what we used to say to Dad. Let's beat the steak, if nothing else. Don't deny them that satisfaction. Two more kills. That's all we need. And then no steak for them tonight.
Requisition.
One more kill. Can we get one kill in the time it takes them to get 5? Yes! The steak has been denied. We leave with honor. Kind of. And several unwanted piercings. One for the road. Ow.
5 minutes remaining.
Ow. Look, we got 41. We got into the 40s. That's respectable. Right. Just don't be the last kill. Whatever you do, don't be the last kill. Woo! That wasn't the last kill. Sometimes it's the small victories. Right. I do need to watch my time because I am working tomorrow. And I still have to do Diaries of a Dungeon Master after this. So, I'm currently editing episode 9, which is the next one due to go up on the Patreon. But the thing is, obviously, the Patreons are one of the benefits of the Patreon is you get the episode a week early. So if I don't manage to get episode 9 done by next Thursday, then I'll have to miss a week. Episode 8 will go out on YouTube as normal next week, but the week after that, there'll be a break for YouTube. But the thing is, we're about to get to the end of the first session, so I'm about to do a super cut of all the first 10 episodes, which was all of table session 1. And that would give me a week, hopefully, to kind of catch up on a few things. See, VP to win. Nah, I don't want that. Right, let's reselect our games. I want our classics. Right. Right. Unselect everything. And then we'll go through the list. Arena escalation. Score kills to progress through. Nah, don't like that one. Arena Kong Slayer. Inflict fusion core. Big jump. Nah. Mini Slayer. Sometimes give a small chance. Slay the tiny enemy team. Oh fuck. Right. Battle rifles. Slayer's fine, I suppose. Community battle rifle. Slay the enemy team. Okay. Fiesta land grab. Yes. Fiesta Slayer. That's fine. Arena purple rain Slayer. Low gravity needlers and grapples. Yeah, why not? Arena. Slay the enemy team. And I will keep tactical off it just now. Super Fiesta. Okay. Tactical Slayer. I don't like capture the flag. I like just being able to harass the other team. Okay. There we go. Let's do this. Let's have one more game. Just one, he says. So yeah, if I do end up having to push it back a week, although I'm hoping I'm editing literally our first combat scene, so it all takes place in the first scene. So editing's coming along okay. I don't want to commit myself. If I can achieve an episode a week for the first 10 episodes, I'll be very impressed with myself. Bearing in mind I'm also working and got family stuff, and I'm on holiday this weekend. That's partly one of the reasons why. Normally I would just tank the editing over the weekend, but I'm away Sunday, Monday, and Wednesday is usually my last day to kind of like polish up whatever episode of Halfwits going out, either on the Patreon or YouTube. Thankfully, episode 8's pretty much ready to go. But Wednesday I've got my driving lesson, and sometimes, learning to drive, the nerves and the anxiety that kind of go with that can kind of screw up the entire day. So yeah, we'll see. The hope is I'll get it out. The hope is I'll get it out one way or another. Let's be positive, people. Be positive. Other plans for streaming, however, like I said, I've got a kind of retro review. My love of some of the Amiga games, Space Crusade and Warhammer, is in the works. But I streamed Simon the Sorcerer, the first one, a little while ago. I plan on doing the second one, which is again one of my favourite games of all time. Love Simon the Sorcerer. I ended up watching a long play of Simon 3D, which I probably will stream for completion's sake, because I actually plan on doing a retrospective of the entire Simon the Sorcerer series. Note how I said entire. Simon 3D is obviously the black sheep, and is kind of where the series really didn't take to 3D particularly well. But you know what? As jank as that game was, I know it had a lot of development hell, and I'm inclined to forgive it for at least being true to the spirit of Simon the Sorcerer. It's the same voice actor, I think, for Simon 3D that was in Simon 2. And the character, maybe the jokes aren't as funny, but at least the character is consistent with how he was in Simon the Sorcerer 2. I managed to get a hold of Simon's 4 and 5 on Abandonware. So if you ever wanted to check those games out, they are, in quotations, free. if you know where to look. Oh my god. It is like when a beloved British show, and again, bear in mind that Simon 1 was voiced by Chris Barry from Red Dwarf, and they tried to reboot Red Dwarf in America and totally fucked it up. That's what's happened to Simon. Which I don't understand, because it was a German company that took him over. And this is where I make a snarky joke that, yeah, Germans trying to do comedy. Hor, 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 hor. But yeah, it totally loses its charm, and they clearly didn't get Simon. I mean, the fact that he starts off going, "The Magic Kingdom needs saving." Simon from Simon 2 in 3D would never say that. He would turn to the camera sarcastically and go, "Well, that's today buggered for a start. I'm surprised they managed to get greenlit for another game." So I've also got my own theories of, I want to play through Simon 2 in 3D first. Now, I do know that there's another studio doing Simon Origins, which I think they're a Spanish company. And don't get me wrong, you know, I don't want to decry blasphemy. You know what? They clearly love Simon as well, so I'm willing to give them the benefit of the doubt and see what they come up with. But it's a very kind of cartoony art style. At least they've ditched the 3D, yeah. But it's Simon before Simon 1, which again doesn't make sense to me, because when you play that game, it's Simon reacting to being in this fantasy world for the first time. Oh, is he just... Oh, stay put. So I'll give them a chance. But I've got a sinking feeling in the pit of my stomach that they, again, fundamentally misunderstand the British humour that made Simon the Sorcerer so great. And I want to do my own thing, that if I was to take charge of the Simon the Sorcerer franchise and basically remake 3, but in the modern day, or do kind of retcon 3 and do my own sequel to Simon the Sorcerer 2, how I would do that. My initial thoughts are, you don't make Simon a sarcastic teenager anymore, because he wouldn't be. In Simon 2, he was a video game superstar, and they played into that, the fact he was in a successful video game prior, and he's big-headed, he's narcissistic, he sees himself as a you know, an A-list celebrity in the video game world. So I would make him in his 30s or 40s, having grown up, fallen from grace, washed up, dad bod, and then having to return to save himself from Sordid, and because they introduced time travel as a gimmick at the end of Simon 2, and there's a great wee section, kind of Bill and Ted style, where Simon saves himself from the future, and then you play through the section to get up to that bit where you save yourself. So they already have time travel. And I think just do that on a larger scale. Have jaded, cynical, millennial dad Simon come back and have to deal with narcissistic, snarky, young adult Simon. And get back the original voice actor. Because he's actually done well for himself. He was the narrator in Divinity Original Sin 2, and I think he had quite a lot of voice lines in Baldur's Gate 3. I looked him up. He's also done some insurance ads, which is a bit weird because he doesn't look how you would expect Simon the Sorcerer, his voice actor, to look. But when you kind of close your eyes and go, no, it's him. It's definitely him. But yeah, the difference between British and American humor. The American psyche is all about, yeah, America, fuck yeah, we're the best. American exceptionalism. You know, greatest country in the world. All that sort of thing, right? And you can see how that's playing out on the world stage right now. Britain, on the other hand, we have this mentality of, yeah, we used to be great. And we're a bit shit now. And everyone's still a little bit pissed off at us for, you know, stuff in the past. And yeah, we kind of brush that under the rug a little bit. But the point is, in Britain, we're shit. And we know we're shit. And if you try and boast, if you try and, you know, be like Trump or whatever, like, I'm the best at this, there's nobody better than me, blah, blah, that's completely unpalatable to the British sort of psyche. You're meant to be self-deprecating. You're meant to take the piss out of yourself. That's what being British is about. And Simon did that kind of really well. But the little bit I played of Simon 4 feels like it was gunning for an American audience. Again, the fact he wants to save the Magic Kingdom. And the fact that they made Alex, Calypso's daughter, his girlfriend. No, the first thing that Simon does in Simon the Sorcerer 2 is sexually harass Alex by saying, going up to her, and you can make her cry by going up to her and making jokes like, I'm a greengrocer with a particular interest in melons. I'm a pirate hunter. Can I have a look at your chest? And other mammary-based jokes at her expense. And yeah, she goes, I don't like you very much, and she cries. Simon was not a good guy. He was a dick, and that was the point. So yes, I think they fundamentally misunderstood that in Simon 4. And I've got 5. I've downloaded the files. For some reason, it's not working on my modern PC, but I'll play about with it, see if I can get it running. But yes, I plan on doing at some stage a full retrospective. And the history of the companies as well, because as much as I loved Simon's 1 and 2, I also quite enjoyed the Feeble Files, which they did after that. I think that game's criminally underrated. And yes, we will revisit Simon 3 and how the original trilogy of Simon kind of ends off, and I'll do my own how would I fix this story sort of thing. And yes, I'll also review and have a look at Simon Origins when it comes out. It was meant to be out last year, so the fact that it's not come out yet is also not a good sign that it's kind of in a bit of development hell. I was considering, you know, again, hobbies and stuff like that. I've been tempted. Can I get into game development? Can I do a Yahtzee and try and code something up on Game Maker and do my own kind of simple point-and-click adventure? And if I did, it would maybe probably be a spiritual successor to Simon the Sorcerer 2. And if I did that, what would that look like? And to be honest, if I was to do that, it would be a point-and-click adventure set in the Halfwits universe with Reginald Seymour Dibley as the main character. And I could very much get Steve to voice him. That would be good. That actually probably would work, actually. We're a bit off that yet, but yeah, that could maybe be a project, because I know Steve would absolutely be up for that. And yeah, I can maybe see if I can get the other Halfwits and their comedian friends to kind of jump in. I like that idea. Don't know how to code, don't even know where to start learning how to make point-and-click adventure games, but I'm sure I could write it. And a bit like Halfwits, getting a project like that off the ground is more about knowing what you can't do and outsourcing that to someone who can. And a lot of luck. That was the other thing. Everyone on Halfwits just said yes, which I wasn't expecting. I mean, I was watching Halfwits today when it went out, and I was thinking to myself, how the hell did I make this? Like, how did I get through all the steps needed to be sat here watching the completed episode go out? I really want to make season 2, and like I said, I've got plans for it. Once all of season 1 goes out, all 21 episodes and the supercuts, like I said, I'll transition Halfwits channel to kind of D&D guides and product reviews and stuff like that. Try and build the audience, try and build interest, continually refer people back to watch the series, and again, funding in the UK is, especially for things like the arts and that, are in a dire state. But I would love to hopefully go to things like Creative Scotland and other sort of arts funding bodies and go, look, we made a thing. People liked it. Can we make another one, please? So yes, so if you do discover Halfwits and maybe discover this stream in archive or whatever and watch it, please do watch Halfwits. And if you liked it, try, consider chucking something towards the Patreon, and then yeah, we can hopefully get season 2 off the go. I've got big plans for that. I really want to do a Red Dwarf style RPG using the Alien RPG system with the Halfwits. That could be good. Basically, the cast of Red Dwarf, except they come across and have to operate a Death Star. The concept for that one was, what's the biggest ship in sci-fi crewed by the smallest, most incompetent crew? So that could be fun. I think there's a lot of mileage we can kind of do with that. But anyway, that's me rambling on. Like I said, I need to shut up and I need to go record Diaries of a Dungeon Master, also going on the Patreon. So I will probably leave you there. Back next week. Certainly episode 8 will definitely be going out on YouTube next week. That's a given. And we'll be there for the post Halfwit stream. So yeah. Do please come along and join for that. I'll be playing Alien Dark Descent in my free time. I don't think I'd play it on stream. I think it's a game I don't want to have my attention split. I want to enjoy it for it, but I maybe will definitely go back and finish Rogue Incursion on stream. I think that's definitely a good shout. Yeah, and I might even play Balatro, just trying to get a few more followers. I mean, as much as I've been enjoying talking to myself on camera and playing these niche games, I haven't been bothered by the art scammers in a while, so that's been good. I think I probably should try and build the Twitch and try and build an audience. So we'll maybe do Balatro or something. Try a game that's a slightly more popular. I might even try Marvel's Rivals and see how that goes. It's been a long time since I played Overwatch, but yeah, there we go. All right. Anyway, thank you for joining. Go watch Halfwits. It's a good laugh. It's a good time, and I will see you again at hopefully some point soon. So, have a good one, and I will see you next time. Play the music.